So tomorrow I've got to be in Brandon, Mississippi for the bourbon drop, the allocated drop for Spillway Wine and Spirits. Like, I have no idea what to expect. It's Saturday morning, and we are here in Brandon, Mississippi at Spillway, and I think we got the word out. Like, this is definitely bigger than it was last year. About this time, there were probably 50 people here, and I would be surprised if there's not 300 here already. You think there's 300 here already?
There's 300 here.
Yeah, at least. It is a madhouse this morning already. Maggie got front row parking right here, though, VIP. That's what happens when you roll up like a mafia boss. You get the front parking up by the door. We are setting up our first ever infinity barrel project. So we're going to have to get that started right now because we need to get those bottles in there. Because if you've been watching the streams, you know we're a little concerned with how long it's going to take to get the whiskey back out. So we're going to set that up, get that party started. But first, we've got to get a barrel out of the trunk right here. Jill, you want to do the honors?
Look at there.
There it is, right there. Our infinity barrel from Old Soul from yesterday's event. And now we've got to get it out. Yes, big round of applause. Explain to me how this is going to work. Okay.
Rack is an hourly drawing. So it's a raffle for a chance to purchase a thing.
Okay.
Every person that shows up that's legal drink the gauge gets a single ticket. If your ticket gets called, you get an order in the line that your ticket's called. Once you get in line, we're going to get enough people in the door. You're going to grab whatever bottle it is you want. You're going to go to the counter. You're going to pay for it. I got some free samples being poured all day for the event. Go get you a sample, pay for your item, get back in line, get another ticket for the next hourly draw. Then we go until all the bottles and all the prizes are gone.
This is the first drawing over here? Got a Baccarat edition there?
Yeah, you gonna get it?
No, I didn't even get tickets. I'm not even gonna get tickets. It's all good. Parker's Rye is so good.
40 of these per hour.
Oh, the toasted pecans, a couple of old fits of 10 and an 8.
The full set of blends is at the bottom.
Full set with all the letters, small batch, blends gold, Rock Hill Farms. Like, that's a winner right there, 100%. Jack 12, oh yeah.
Have you had 14 yet?
I don't think it's come out yet, has it? I think it was just an approved label. Like, I don't think it's actually hit shelves yet. I could be wrong, but I think all that banter on the internet was just because they sent a label through.
We're going to go start calling some numbers out. We're looking for the last three. First number is going to be drawn. Last three numbers, 389.
All right, what you going with? What are you thinking? 1924 up there.
Oh, there is a 24. There it is, 1924. Thanks, man.
Yes, sir. Bland's Gold. Yep, right there. Good call.
Any Parkers then? Is that a Parker? Yes.
Oh, that's such a good buy. Have you tried that one?
Have to try it tonight.
It's so good. It's like Fruity Pebbles. It's weird. It's a weird Fruity Pebble.
Never heard a bad thing about it, so can't go wrong.
Enjoy.
What's going on, man?
What's up, man?
I had time to say hey to you today.
Yeah, it's been going pretty good. Everything going as smooth as can be. I know there's some technical difficulties, but
Man, it ain't a bourbon event without some. Last night at Cathead, as I was walking in, this one person passed by me. She's like, I don't care about the big man. I'm here to see Maggie. And I was called out there. I was like, yeah, that's the man, the myth, the Maggie.
you pouring samples over here?
We are. We've got the...
Let's close down, sir.
So this is the Stogie batch we got here. We're trying out.
Tell me about that.
So these crazy guys from up here in Jackson came down, and they told me they wanted to do a cigar blend, but not a cigar blend. And so this is 3 different finished whiskeys that we started in a collaboration with. Then we took those 3 different finished whiskeys, blended those, and then put that in añejo tequila barrels for this final bottle of what you have in here. And the tequila barrels we used were kind of small format. And so it's a batch because they were small, so we had to blend several to get this to where we're at here. And really interesting, very complex, almost borderline too complex. But if you really enjoy whiskey, it's great. You don't have to smoke cigars or stogies or anything to enjoy it. It's just an absolutely fabulous whiskey. It's very long.
Definitely flavor for days.
Yeah.
It does have a little bit different properties when you're smoking a cigar with it, because when we were developing it, we did it with and without cigars.
What do you think of this stogie batch right here?
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, need one of those, don't you?
Absolutely.
What's up, B-Team? I wanted to talk to you for a second because my mornings have got a lot more exciting now that I've discovered the art of craft coffee. The world of whiskey can be overwhelming for a lot of us, but the careful curation of coffee is equally overwhelming. Today's partner, Trade Coffee, takes away a lot of the guesswork for finding the perfect cup of coffee for you. Trade Coffee is a subscription service that works with over 55 roasters nationwide to help you find the best craft coffee. They map your preferences to hundreds of different coffee flavor profiles with roasters they work with. And because they work with roasters nationwide, a lot like when we're bourbon hunting for regionally distributed brands, you have access to coffee you otherwise may not. The beans that I get from Trade Coffee are roasted when I need them delivered to ensure premium quality in every cup. Now, I've been on the road, so I'm still sipping on this Casa Blend from Sterling Coffee Roasters, and sometimes, when I want a little extra sweetness, I might be known to throw a little bourbon cream in there. And much like we like supporting craft whiskey brands, I love it that Trade works with real people who have made it their life's work to craft delicious coffee. I'm even starting to pick up on some of the slight differences between roast styles and aromas. Trade Coffee makes it really easy to adjust my preferences and continuously find new coffee suited to me. Now I know that my morning will start off right with the perfect brew. Trade is so confident you'll love your experience, they're offering 30% off your first month. Go to drinktrade.com/Brewzle to try it out. Let's get back to that video. Somebody plunged the bunghole in there too far.
That's what she said.
First one right here, little wild turkey. It didn't spin, it didn't help it. This is a Bardstown Discovery. Ooh, rare breed. It's okay, we're gonna have spillage. I'm gonna put a few extra bottles in there. Maker's Cash Strength. It's really mesmerizing to watch them go down. 101. This is the kind of stuff that's going into the blend here, you know. This bottom shelf stuff. Colonel E.H. Brewzle over here. Right now in the description of this video, we are posting a link to a doc that has all the bottles that went into this, what we calculate as the final proof of this particular blend. So check that out if you want to know all the stuff. We're not going to show you every bottle that I dump in here, or that would be a 3-hour video. What's up, man?
It's a gift for you.
Ooh, what have we got here?
Have you seen that before?
Is this an Opus?
Yes. Have you had
No, I've
one?
got somebody trying to get me one.
Oh, there
Somebody's
you go.
supposed to be working on an Opus for me.
That's allocated in Cigar World. That's
Yeah.
and Christmas releases.
Man.
My
Dude,
favorite
thank
blend,
you.
and I just figured I'd see you trying cigars if you like it.
I appreciate it.
It's about all I smoke is those. I love them.
So Fuente Opus X right there, which is the man. That's beautiful,
Enjoy,
man.
sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What have you got? That looks red. Ooh, nice. JTS bonded, man. It's a good bottle.
We have a selection, not a collection, so it was a struggle to find something I know.
Tell Will over there, like, we need a selection, not collection shirt, don't we? We need to have one made for sure. I like that hat.
Now, don't get your feelings hurt, but I brought one of your picks to put in the barrel.
The Ricky Bobby
The
pick.
Ricky Bobby pick, because I wanted it to have a piece of Brewzle in the barrel. I have a backup.
Okay, well, good, because I don't. I literally don't. I don't have a I have one bottle open, and that's the only one I have of those. Ooh, is this Cash Strength Freight Ranch? Lord have mercy. That's not going in. I'm taking that home with me. Like 100 people left in line, and we haven't.
What's even worse is he got it in a raffle. He only paid like $5 and got it basically for free. He's gonna dump it in. But hey, you gotta give the good stuff to get the good stuff. So.
Would I put some blends in there?
Yeah.
I got the honor of this one. Yes.
You want the plan? Who wants to open it? You want to open it? Dump it.
What in the world? This one's stuck.
John Wick would be proud.
It's officially a tater barrel now, baby. How's it going? Y'all doing all right over here? TJ.
You gonna let me drive Maggie?
No.
You have been stopped.
Hey, if we buy hats, will you sign them later when it's not?
I mean, if you steal a hat, I'll sign it. It doesn't really matter to me. Like, as long as you have a hat, I will sign it. This is a George Dickel 12-year decanter bottle right here from the 70s. We're about to sample right here. I'm the one breaking the seal on this 1970s George Dickel decanter. 65. This is a screw top?
You have to do that and pull the. There you go. You're on those. There you go.
1968? 65, sorry. I'm not good with numbers. Look at the color on that. Wow. Did George Dickel always taste like Flintstone vitamins? Doesn't smell like Flintstone vitamins. That's different. Like, a lot of old whiskeys have just kind of a weird note you're never going to get anywhere else. And this has that. Like, I've opened quite a few Stitzel-Weller distillate from the 1960s, and it kind of has that similar kind of dark note. This one's almost like a perfume note, though. It's got a harshness. I think it may have, I don't know if that's what it tasted like when it was new. But it's not Flintstone vitamins. Tastes just like your grandmother's perfume. Never had anything like it. Now, if George Dickel tasted like that without the kind of harsh perfume note, I'm thinking at this point that whiskey just changes in the bottle. If given enough time, it just changes its flavor in the bottle. Like that, a lot of folks like it doesn't age in the bottle. Apparently that's not true. Either that or whiskey was just very, very different 50 years ago. All right, so what do we have? Davidson Reserve.
Davidson Reserve,
wheated
bourbon, single barrel.
Oh, it's got a funky wheat.
Yeah, it's got a little funky wheat to it, but.
Ooh, okay. Is that small barrels?
No.
That has like got a ton of barrel impact on that.
Yeah.
Like dark fruits. With the dusty wheat, it kind of works though.
Yeah, it's got a lot of sweetness. It's got like a, I take it to like almost like a strawberry red fruit right there in the middle palate.
Yeah, I mean it hits me more dates raisins a little bit.
Sure.
But the wheated funk with that, I kind of dig it. It definitely seems like it's small barrels though.
Pennington Distillery up in Nashville.
Nice. Aged at least 4 years. Awesome, man. That's very interesting. Thank you. Our infinity barrel sign ended up over there on the dunk tank. That's what that is, the infinity barrel dunk tank?
Is that Dettling the one that you were part of the pick with?
Yeah, the Dettling they've got here is the pick that they chose. It's not mine. It's the one that they took. I've got two coming for our supporters. Don't know until they show up, right? Because whiskey just takes forever. Folks like that video, so a lot of folks want to get access to that bottle. But that's him right there, Seth Dettling, right over there.
How are you, sir?
Good. How about yourself?
Good to see you.
You having a good time?
Yes, sir.
This is fun.
I'm here for the TJ lookalike contest.
You got to put on a little weight.
I bet.
Nice to meet you, Ben. Appreciate y'all coming out. This is fun. Oh, dude, you got little plush bottles.
These are for our little dog charity that's local. All the money goes to them.
You get your glitches worked out? 740 people?
740 tickets. How's this going over here?
It's going great. I mean, we're slowed down at this point, so we're going to start pumping out. Looks like we might be getting a little seepage. I don't know, that might be old seepage.
Need your lab coat and glasses for this.
That's what we were just talking about. I forgot my lab coat and stuff. He was telling me to do a Heisen Brewzle t-shirt. Lunch right here, one pickle. Very good pickle, though.
Pink tickets for the 11th hour. The pink tickets. Is everybody ready? 210, 210. If we got anybody, 210.
Rock Hill Farms.
No Rock Hill on this one. What's that? Whoa. Don't.
It's all the same mash bill.
Don't be saying Elmer T. Lee's the same as Rock Hill Farms.
All the mash, same mash.
Okay, well then just get benchmark.
Let me do the Antique 107.
Yes. We have finished putting all of the bottles in here. It is now noon. We're gonna slosh this around a little bit. We've been doing this a little long. We were hoping to be able to pump it around in here, but we can't get 2 hoses in here to pump it, to circulate it around. So we're just trying to make sure we blend it up as best as we can. Just rock the boat a little bit here. But there's a lot of whiskey in this barrel. And now we have to try to get it into our 4 dispensers over here so 4 people can then be bottling without spilling a lot of it. Because if we have a big accident where we spill a lot, somebody's not getting a bottle, and that's gonna be a problem. So now we need the pumping stuff, which I think's in this tote. Ray, we're gonna fill this one first. You got this one? Hold that, J-Rock, you got that. Y'all ready for this?
You're part of the filter.
Is whiskey coming out? Get the shot, the money shot right there.
I got you. How do we transfer it over?
I'll shut it off. I'm gonna shut it off.
Go ahead.
So
Yeah, go ahead.
right there. Let it drain. Don't lose any.
There you go.
All right, so we're gonna pump into these 5. We've got people trying to fill bottles. We don't want to overfill the bottles because if we literally, you're talking about 200 bottles, maybe. I don't know how many, but if we lose 200 ounces, that's an awful lot of bottles that are not going to be here for folks at the end. So we got to be real careful here, and we got to try to make sure we get all the whiskey out of the bottom of this barrel. That's going to be the real trick. We've got this figured out. This system is working as good as could be expected right now, but we've got to try to get to the bottom, and that's where the trick's going to be. So we'll see here in a minute. Could get real hairy. All right, here we go. This is the first sample right here. First sample. Oh, it smells so good.
You guys don't have a bottle, raise your hand. We gotta get going.
It's sweet, not a ton of oak, a little bit coming through on the finish. All in all, pretty good. 6 out of 10, pretty good.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I would agree with that. About.
Good job, everybody.
Yep,
it's a good blend.
I'm with the FDA. Is this licensed?
Yeah, of course. Call the Jackson Bureau.
Okay.
Ask for Todd.
Saturdays,
Ask for Todd.
Todd.
Yeah, he approved it. Ooh, the Blantons, nice.
That was tall, bro. You dumped the blends in there.
Yep. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good blend.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. Thank y'all.
What's that addition? Is that a backflow preventer or something?
That is a filter because you hit a little bit of barrel char ruin that pump.
Gotcha. That's fancy. That's an upgrade right there.
Yes. We are very technically sophisticated here at Brewzle Palooza.
That's not bad.
It's not bad. That's why I was like, that kind of tastes like some of the old soul barrels we had yesterday, to be honest with you. Yeah.
You want to do a comparison between this in a sample cup and this in a whiskey grill? You got a little sample anywhere?
I don't, but I've tried it. So pour it in there. Let me see how it is. All right, this is what is this cup?
Whiskey grill.
Whiskey Grail?
Whiskey grill.
Definitely a little different, isn't it?
Definitely takes some of the harshness away.
It's kind of interesting, yeah. We'll do some more serious experiments with that for sure, because that's kind of, there might be something to that.
Handmade in Georgia.
811 right here in Reverend Yellow.
You're looking at those Buffalo Trace ones.
Who told me about this?
I don't know. I had nothing to do with that.
The Weller 107. Which one would you do? Tell me.
Before that, I would take the E.H. Taylor Small Batch or the Weller Antique if you're going to open them.
I'm going to open them.
Pick off the bonus part over there.
Weller Antique.
Or the Jack 10, any of those.
I got the 10 and the 12.
Okay, give him the Antique. Yeah, that's a much better bottle to me.
I don't have this.
Okay, if you don't sell the Baccarat, am I taking that one home with me?
I mean, if you got the change, brother, you got the doctor.
You can get one of these too now.
Which one?
Ooh, if I were picking off of this, I mean, Toasted Elijah Craig, a lot of folks like, but honestly, that Ben Holiday right there, if you've never had it, it's a fantastic bottle. Huber stuff, Carl T. Huber Starlight stuff's pretty good too. I don't know about their honey barrel finish. I haven't had their wheat though, so I've never had those Starlights, but I like their whiskey in general.
Gotcha.
So those will be the highlights for me, is those holidays, maybe the Starlights. Maybe an Elijah Craig toast if you hadn't had one. That Remus Repeals are really good, but they're a little pricey.
If you want to try it,
okay.
I have a Infinity blend of Roaming Man only. I have batches 2 through like 15 or something like that. And I've put.
You got it with you?
Yeah.
Bring it to the tent.
Okay, we'll do. It's an ounce from. Now I've hit it a couple times, but it's an ounce from batch 2 to batch 9.
Plenty. Whoa. I might pour most of it out already. That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. I mean, you definitely get that barrel impact on it, but Roaming Man's solid.
We're going to pull the top 5 tickets. We'll line those 5 tickets up, and anybody that drops Brewzle gets a Pecan Batch 1.0. So you get 5 shots. If Brewzle goes down, you win.
You're only offering a Pecan Batch?
Only.
For putting me in the water? That's all right. I look at these. None of these folks can knock me in the water anyway, so I'm not too worried about it.
I'll add a cherry wood to it.
All right, cherry wood too. We got 2 bottles for the first person who puts me in the water, but you got to go over there and put Levi in the water first. Benefits a good cause. Stretch. I know. Protect your children. This is going to get ugly. I'm liable to throw it backwards. Okay? Low. Luckily, I can't throw a ball.
Say that again, only louder.
I didn't realize I had to throw it. If you weren't putting so much weight on the thing, put your feet back up, I would have got you.
Keep throwing it hard. You can get this right down, big man.
Pity the fool! You thought you were going to get away. I saved it for the last one. What is this?
I promise. This is the only bottle and bond company in the state of Oklahoma.
So how do you pronounce that?
Ho Chi Town.
Ho Chi Mama.
And it's
Ho Chi Mama.
Ho Chi Mama. It's a Ho Chi Town, 52 month. They asked me to bring you a sample.
So this is mine?
No.
Permission denied.
So this is the sample?
Yes, it is.
This is that. What's in that bottle?
Yes, I
Well, grab the bottle from me.
That is
pretty
bottle
good.
up. I thought so.
I mean, it gets really dry and oaky on the finish.
It's 52
Really
month.
dry and oaky.
They usually do 48 month. This one's 52.
Okay. Like I love it up front. Way too dry on the finish. Like that thing is. Woo. You like it?
No.
Okay.
Come on, Sam. Let us know how you really feel.
Well, no. I'm real new to bourbon. Thanks.
Yeah.
And I started off with the beginner's bourbon list. I really like the Buffalo Trace.
You like the sweet stuff? Yeah. This is far away from that.
I like the sweet stuff on the lower proof end, and this is a little on the high. This is 120. So it's not what I look for.
Well, a lot of small distilleries, when they're getting started, they just over oak it. They get as much oak impact as they can. Small barrel staves, whatever they can do to make it age faster so they can get it to market. And it just doesn't make for the best whiskey. But, I mean, they've got potential. They'll figure it out. Like, it takes time to, like, the problem is you put it in the barrel and you don't know you've overdone it until, 5 years from now when it's overdone. My guess is they're using smaller barrels, but it's good distillate.
Yeah.
It just, the barrel got a little too much of it. Where are we putting this? This is going on the Disney Channel?
It is.
247. 247. Going up.
We ever run out of whiskey yet?
Not yet.
Okay, what is this?
Interesting. Yeah.
Is that finished?
Same exact thing.
No, not finished.
83.
Try it and then I'll tell you what I thought.
It's not bourbon.
183.
Tastes like vanilla bean ice cream.
Yeah, it's some sort of sugar, like almost like a sugar moonshine or something that they. Yeah, it's that's artificially flavored, or they can't be bourbons. Does it say bourbon on it?
Weldon Mill Select bourbon whiskey, 94 proof.
Like I don't taste any grain on that. It is just vanilla.
North Carolina corn, malted wheat, malted barley.
Interesting. Let me see that bottle.
Aged in small oak barrels.
But still, like that's fine. Like I don't get any of the oak impact on it. So you need big barrels. You need 5 or 6 years. But honestly, that could be some of the best stuff on the market if it was aged that long in a big barrel.
437.
Aged in small oak barrels at least a year.
I mean, it's just so confusing because it doesn't taste like a bourbon at all. So if you aged it in a big barrel for 5 or 6 years to give it a little more bourbon-esque flavor to it, but it had that level of vanilla, dude, these guys are going to be doing good stuff. How are you doing?
You want updates on our barrels?
Yes.
From
I've been to come over there and talk to you.
This is from Clark.
Okay.
Oh, you're a busy man. So we should be shipping out those 4 that we picked mid-May.
Okay.
The collab, Clark's gonna get with you on that, and bourbon barrels for selection, the one you like so much. Those will be happening open season in the next couple of weeks also.
Ooh, nice. Let me know. How's this event going for you?
This was tremendous. Tremendous. A lot of people saying that they've seen our stuff, love our stuff, introducing it to brand new people. And when it comes to bourbon events in the South, this might be one of the top ones.
I mean, I haven't seen anything bigger yet.
Brewzle, let me ask
What's up?
you, what's your favorite hot dog topping?
Mustard?
Yes.
Well, that's it. The favorite's one. Like, there's only one in a favorite. That's it. Like, you got to ask another question. You can't just sit there.
No.
Was that a pregnant pause? You expect you try to build tension?
That was a test.
Okay.
So if you said ketchup, we would have unsubscribed from your YouTube.
Yeah, because nobody. I mean, I will sometimes put ketchup on there, but only. You better be in the video.
I'm the cutest hot dog you've ever met. Listen, Hot Dog Dex here. Come to Macomb, Mississippi. We have great liquor. Sometimes. Just a little bit. Hey, listen here. We don't talk about that, all right?
You want to pay
Brewzle's the best,
for a bottle
the best
of James?
YouTuber on YouTube. The cutest one, hottest wife.
I wear it around travel.
We got it.
People say some of the most awkward things to me. They watch me in bed together.
Sleep like a baby right now.
Sleep like a baby. That's probably a bad thing. Put them to sleep. You hit the pole. If you hit the black thing, it's easier, right?
Yeah, it is.
You went straight for the pole. You went for the hard. All right, Tex, what you got? Wow, what do you have to say for yourself now?
Missed both of them.
Yeah, missed. You wasn't even close, man. I'm surprised you hit the freaking.
It went to a good purpose, though.
It did go to a good cause. And also, that's one less person that's going to be throwing at me in a little bit, which is even better.
We'll go get 5 more dollars.
Oh! See? Did you see that coaching? You see that coaching?
This is the 5th round. These are the blue tickets. 240.
All right, we are getting down to close to the end of this event, and it is time for the dunk tank. I've had a little wardrobe change here. Got my shorts on. I'm sure you'll see those here in just a minute. And we are going to see if folks can make me wet.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
It's not the best way of putting it. Get me in the dunk tank, okay? That's the best way of putting it. I don't know if I'm athletic enough to climb up in this thing, but we're gonna find out. Maybe back in the day, but you know, I'm pulling a little more weight up these days, so. This thing's weighted down there, right? This doesn't feel very stable. I'm gonna break something.
We are gonna crown you the king of whiskey, brother. You are the king of whiskey. Who's
I will
got a
never
purple
do this
ticket?
again. Y'all better enjoy this crap right here. Is all
Let's
I'm
get in
telling you.
line.
What if I just fall? What if nobody hits it?
All right.
Good time.
That was anticlimactic. I don't know if I want to do it again. Can we just give everybody a bottle now?
I was not ready.
Lord have mercy. I'll be honest. It's a lot scarier before it happens. You know? What are you doing? This is humiliating.
Come on. Dunk that man.
Hold on. I got a microphone here.
Do it.
Hold on.
No bud, just
Hey, Josh sucks. All right.
Get it, Josh. Gotta hit hard. All right, I dropped the price. Anybody for $5, get up here.
No.
$50 balls.
Listen, this is for Alzheimer's. Let's do it. Come on.
$10.
Dunk the man. I remember my first time throwing a softball.
$10.
Don't matter how you throw it, just hit them.
Hey, what? Hey, look, you're just a show off. Yeah, I'm ready. Are you ready? Okay, miss it.
That's a lot of heat for nothing.
Hey, come back. I thought you said you were ready. You're the best thing ever happened to Alzheimer's research.
Come on, little
Well, bring it. These guys can't hit it. Grains and grits over here. Hey, I don't think you realize how much I weigh.
Come on, little Jill.
You're gonna have to hit that thing harder today. You keep on trying, man. You.
Oh, you on the edge. Come on now.
I'm close to the edge. We're trying not to lose our heads. Hey, the grabbing the beam's not a good idea either. Yeah, if I pull my arm out of the socket.
Good job, buddy.
We had a little bit of an injury in the dunk tank. The advice to grab the thing at the top of the beam, not good advice, because when you fall, your reaction is to grab the beam, and apparently my momentum downward is more than one of my biceps can take. But we'll be all right. We'll power through it. Everything will be good. We've got Seth Dettling here, sold out.
Hey,
sold everything he brought.
2 hours, all gone.
2 hours all gone.
2 hours all
Have you ever done anything like this before?
Not like this, no. Usually this stuff's online or it's in some other format. This is fantastic. These guys do it right. Y'all come on down next year. There'll be more barrel picks, and everyone gets a fair shot, which I love. It's fantastic. You got producers in here signing barrels, signing bottles. They just do a great job here at Spillway.
For sure. What bottle are you taking home with you?
I got a Baker 7-year.
Oh, those are so good. One of my favorite Jim Beams.
I know, I love it. People think that I drink my own whiskey, but I don't. I drink other people's whiskey. If I drank my own, I would lose the ability to discern.
Yeah.
So I like drinking other people's whiskey, and so we'll take this home and make sure that the wife gets a chance to try this, and we'll enjoy it. I'll tell you one thing, TJ. I didn't know who you were, and I won't treat you no different than nobody else. But when your video went live, and I went to the New Orleans Bourbon Festival, okay, I was with my South Korean distributor, and I was like, hey, let's go upstairs to where all the stuff is.
Yeah.
I saw the banners up there. We didn't have tickets to none of it. So we just went up there. They got security. We walked right past it. I get swarmed. Okay. I got 20 people on me. Hey, I saw the video on Brewzle. I saw the Brewzle. I saw this. I saw that. I saw this. So I appreciate it. I mean, you're exposing what's going on in the industry, in the world, and it really matters, especially like a small little family operation like ours. You can live and die based on what it goes out, okay? And so I really appreciate it. Just want you to know that.
I appreciate y'all. It's easy to shine a light on folks that are doing cool stuff, right? I mean, you make great whiskey, you do it right, you putting in the effort. It's a great story. Bootstrapping business is not easy. It's not an easy thing, and I mean that's what we're trying to do with this channel. I mean, we got to add some of the tater stuff in. We got to go after the high-end bottles to draw an audience. But like the whole point is to, can we help folks like yourself? Because that's what whiskey's about.
But I mean, you just saw, I don't know who that guy was.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm walking through the streets in New Orleans, and I got people yelling at me and walking down the sidewalk. Like, you got reach, brother.
A lot of folks online don't realize. I mean, they see this as allocated whiskey, hard to find drop, but realistically, that's the bait, and all the people that travel in leave with Dettling and Crittenton's and all these local bottles that they probably can't get back home, but it introduces so many more people to good local whiskey in and around Mississippi. The big fancy bottles are just a really small part of what an event like this is.
That's so true. And they're able to try it.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's not like you're chasing something you don't know what it is. You come here chasing something, but you have a fair shot to come into the store, 2-3 times probably?
At least, yeah.
So when you make the travel down here to Brandon, Mississippi, of all places, you're going to get 2, 3, 4 chances to come into this amazing retail establishment. You're going to try things. You're going to meet the people that make it. You may find something that you're really excited about, and you can buy that bottle.
I heard today that the Crittenden's Toasted Pecan, which we've been hyping all year, like the last year's release was so good, but the impact of an event like this was the fact that the Crittenden's Toasted Pecan sold out before the Blantons did almost every time that rack was wheeled out. And there were 40 of those on a rack to maybe 10 Blantons. And those Toasted Pecans sold out. So people who came in here bought something from a small producer before they picked up the hyped up bottle of Blantons. At worst, spring of next year, let's get back together, let's do something. Let's have a big party, big launch party for that rye. Let's get it online in Texas.
Yeah.
And then let's do a video. Let's talk about that rye.
Yeah. Seth, Josh Sorrell, how are you?
Pleasure
man?
to meet you, Josh.
I was running like a.
I know you were. Your yellow shirt today.
How the hell did you go from 62 free bottles to Brewzle Infinity Brine Barrel? I just got me 62 bottles. I just got dunked in a tank.
That's all your fault. That's your doing. It's your fault. You said, I said I would do it. I'm a man of my word. Well, we had a great time here in Brandon, Mississippi. It's always fun seeing folks that we haven't seen in a little while, hanging out. Overall, a successful event.
Yes.
On a scale of 1 to 10, where we at?
7.
Oh man, we just broke like 12, I think.
How are you gonna go bigger next year,
guys.
though?
Did y'all really?
I mean, how do you go?
I mean, the only way to go bigger next year is to get one of those
this.
bungee jump things to send Brewzle in the air.
I was thinking the same thing.
Not gonna happen, bro. I got hurt in a dunk tank. Well, we're gonna have to figure out how to do it bigger and better next year, but this one is a wrap. We have got the Lincoln all packed up over there. It's time to make our way home. We'll see y'all in the next one.